dare you just barge in here with your accusations, Liza? My daughter's heart is very fragile right now.
Oh, so what was that? A little friendly little visit with David? Tell me, Kendall, do you still blame him for Zach's death?
Okay. Unless you want to be brought up on charges of harassing my daughter, Counselor, you leave now.
I'm David's advocate. I decide who stays and who goes. And I say, all of you, go.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take Kendall back to her room.
Oh, that's a great idea. But nothing to upset Kendall, right? You understand, Ryan? Because the idea is to keep Kendall's blood pressure down.
Mom, aren't you coming with us?
Actually, I need a word with Liza. Fantastic.
It's going to be one of those days, huh?
Liza, my daughter just lost her husband, on top of having a very serious heart condition. This would not be the time for you to come and add any more stress for her.
Okay, thank you for the memo.
It's not a memo. It's a warning, Liza. One more mention of Zach or David.
Or the fact that Kendall tried to kill him.
She did no such thing.
Really? So what was she doing? Was she just trying to fluff his pillow? Suffocation never crossed her mind.
Oh, are you a mind reader now? Well, Counselor, I think you need to brush up on the law. Because you can't bring somebody to trial just because you believe that they were thinking about murder.
God, what must it be like?
What must what be like?
To be you, right? The Erica Kane. The object of everybody's faithful attention.
Wow, jealousy looks so pathetic on you.
Yeah, that's not jealousy.
Oh, yes, it certainly is. And it's desperation. Because why else would you be coming at me like a bat out of hell when you know very well you don't have a case?
Please.
That's it? That's the best you can do? Please?
What would you like me to say?
That you want what I have? Success. Both professional and personal. Because let's face it, Liza, you are a failure at both.
Okay, Ryan, honestly, I think you should go back and check on my mom. She seemed pretty pissed off.
Let's just say it's a good thing we're in a hospital for Liza's sake. How you doing?
I'm better. I got to say some things to David that I needed to say. I don't know if he heard me. He wasn't even awake, but it felt good.
I'm glad to hear that. Is there anything that I can do?
Yeah, actually, you can go home. Seriously, seriously, I mean, I'm sure you have better things to do than to babysit me. Besides, I'm tired. I need to get some rest.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Thank you for coming, though.
You call me if you need anything, okay? Or if you just want to talk. Okay? Close your eyes.
I will.
So I know you're sleeping. Sweet dreams, okay?
Thank you.
Hey! What's up with you? The mall closed early today?
That's not funny, JR.
Sorry. You want to talk about it?
No. Things just blew up between me and Damon.
If he did something
No,
to
he
you...
didn't do anything to me, okay? It's... just... everything is just really messed up between us. What if this is it? We're done.
Well, then I guess that's it.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the sympathy. That was really nice of you.
Colby, I know it sounds harsh. And I know breakups can be hard. But they happen every day. Especially your age.
My age? I'm not 12 years old,
Yeah,
JR.
but you're also not ready to settle down.
Says who?
Okay, do you really think that Damon was going to be the guy you were going to marry?
I don't know. Maybe I did.
No, Colby. Hey, you should be thinking about school and your friends and meeting new people.
I don't want to meet new people. I just want Damon. That's it? Oh, no, Colby, you're gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. You'll work things out.
Hey, what can I say? I never thought that guy was good enough for you.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I never asked.
I cannot believe you.
Please, come on in.
Why would you fill JR's head with lies? Now he thinks I'm some sort of maniac.
Come on, nothing I said was a lie. I am concerned about you. I'm concerned for you and for Emma.
There is nothing to be concerned about, Ryan. All I told you was that I hate sneaking around with JR. Now you made it look like I'm insane or something.
Look, I never
Don't.
said...
It does not take a genius to read between the lines. For the last and final time, I am fine. Soon, I'm gonna be even better than fine, because once this stupid custody thing is over, I am going to be the next Mrs. J.R. Chandler.
I think it's actually Mrs. Adam Chandler Jr., if you want to get technical.
Do not mess this up for me, Ryan. I mean it.
Stop this, Annie. Stop thinking that this guy's gonna make your life perfect. Okay?
This coming from the guy who almost went to jail for his ex. Spare me the lectures.
And she's gone.
AJ left this at my place. Dead of winter, that kid has no problem running around without a coat.
I swear that boy would go to school in a bathing suit if we let him.
Yeah. So, has it sunk in yet? No sign of cancer?
You know, I have to admit, it feels pretty damn good.
Good. It should. After everything, you deserve it.
You know, I didn't realize how much I was letting it get to me. The not knowing part. I was trying to hide it at the holidays, and it was next to impossible.
Well, now you have 6 months of not having to worry about it. You can focus on...
My family's legacy falling apart?
maybe something besides that.
I'll tell you what, I'll try to give it a shot. Look, I also wanted to say thank you for being there for me and forcing me to go to that appointment.
You're welcome. Can I ask you something?
Shoot.
It's about Annie.
So can I get you something, honey? Something from the cafeteria?
God, Mom, I hate it here. I really hate it. I just want to get out of here.
Oh, I don't blame you, honey, after what Dr. Castillo put you through.
No, he was just trying to help. Spilling my guts was supposed to make me feel better, and it did, a little.
Well, when you say that you couldn't get David out of your head, you're talking about the nightmares, right? Or was there something more?
It mostly happens at night. That's when I see him, when I'm sleeping. But this time, I swear, Mom, I was awake. And he was standing there staring at me, and it was like he was pointing at me.
Well, you know, honey, you are on so much medication, and I'm sure that, you know, maybe you just thought that you were awake.
Okay, so what does this mean now that I'm hallucinating? I mean, it's like I'm remembering something.
Remembering what?
Well, so what exactly does your boss have to do to get you to call her back?
Sorry, I have been busy.
Busy. What, being miserable? Oh, what's wrong?
Nothing.
Yeah, clearly.
Look, I'm not up for a shrink session right now, okay?
Well, lucky for you, I'm not a shrink. Although I could probably use one, but that's another story.
Liza, I left you alone when you didn't want to talk, so can you...
Just leave you alone, right? Yeah, I would. Except, you see, I have, well, a ton of work to do on Erica's case, and I need the extra hands. And it looks like you could probably use a distraction.
Okay. Put me to work.
And you know what? Sometimes work, that's all we got.
I I know it's probably none of my business, but what is going on with you guys?
Me and Annie. I don't know what you mean.
Well, I came by here earlier, and I saw her here, and obviously I was upset knowing that she had the flu, knowing what could happen if you got sick. But according to Annie, she had some kind of miraculous recovery. She said she's feeling fine now.
Well, I'm glad she's feeling better. That way she can get back to work.
But what about before when you were with her? And she was supposedly feeling so awful?
I told you before, that was no big deal. She got sick at work. I gave her a ride home.
But what I don't get is, why does it always have to be you? Why are you always the one to take care of her? You still have feelings for Annie?
No.
I could be wrong about this, but I swear Annie faked her bout with the flu.
No. You think that, really?
I'm that obvious about it, huh?
Well, miraculous recovery, supposedly sick. Kind of tipped me off.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't put it past her. Would you? All I'm saying is, you might be done with Annie, but I'm not so sure she's done with you.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Because whatever Annie's feelings are, it's over. I have zero interest in her.
Well, if that's true, then maybe you should let her go from Chandler.
She does good work.
So good she's indispensable.
Marissa, I don't see any reason to fire her.
You don't see a lot of things where Annie's concerned.
Do you trust me?
I'm trying.
And believe me when I say, Annie's not an issue. Not anymore.